Derek, do you think teen drinking culture is bad and toxic? Why do some young people see alcohol as something cool? Whenever I talk about alcohol, I'll get a lot of hate from it because so many people love drinking. They love alcohol. They love drinks. They love partying. They love the whole culture centered around alcohol. And as soon as you say anything negative about alcohol, everyone comes out of the woodworks with their pitchforks and lanterns. I have nothing against alcohol consumption if you're an adult, right? If you are of legal age, and that varies depending on where you live. The US seems a little extreme because I think it's 21, right? Legal age is what, 18, 19, 20-ish? That seems pretty reasonable to me. And if you want to drink, you should be able to drink. If you are a legal adult, you should be able to do whatever you want to do as long as you're not hurting other people. You want to get blasted and drink a 2-4 or drink a whole bunch of, rum or whiskey, go ahead. You want to get a crazy Mike Tyson-esque tattoo on your face? Go ahead, right? As long as you're not hurting other people, I feel like you should be able to do whatever you want to do. Now, the only issue, and this kind of stems back to your question, is you put in the word teen. So when I think of the word teen and drinking culture, it's not just 18 and 19, it's also 17 and below. And so in that case, it is illegal because you're underaged, right? But at the same time, you're never going to stop teens from drinking. It's just not possible. Parents will have some in the cupboard, or they'll ask an older brother or cousin to go buy them some. Teenagers will always have access to alcohol, and it's just embedded in our culture, and it's exactly what it is, right? And for the longest time, I was really against it because how come psychedelics are demonized so heavily? How come psychedelics are a Schedule 1 substance? How come psychedelics this, psychedelics that? But then alcohol kind of gets a free pass. Even though you have people who die of overdose and toxicity, alcohol addiction, you have Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, a whole organization centered around preventing people from drinking and driving. The whole thing is a mess. I think I was a little envious of the fact that alcohol got this pass, but mushrooms never did. And it felt very unfair to me. But then at the end of the day, I realized, it's just part of our culture. People are always going to want to have a glass of wine or a couple beers after work. And just because I don't feel the same way doesn't mean that they're wrong and my opinion is right. And so I've kind of retracted my stance a little bit when it comes to the whole alcohol consumption thing, because I used to be totally against it. Because I'd be like, why would you drink? It's so bad for you. It's so bad for your health. You can overdose on it. You can become super dependent on it. If you try to go cold turkey from an alcohol addiction, you can actually die. It's incredibly severe. I feel like the whole culture around it is just what it is. People like their drinks, and that's life.